Let's take a look at pivot tables. So again, I've got this table of employees, first, last name, position, and years. So we're going to go ahead and select our data. We're going to come over here to insert, and we have pivot table. Actually, I want it to be right there. So pivot table from table range, select, and enter, and click OK. So my pivot table is going to show up right here. So it gives us some options over here on the right hand side of what we want to look at in our pivot table. So I'm going to put in the first name and years of position. I'm sorry, years. And for position, I want to filter by that. So I'm going to grab position and drag it into my filters section. So now I've got my table, but it's summing all the years. I don't want it to sum the years. I would rather that change that. So we're going to choose value field settings. And instead of summing, I'd rather average that. So we can click OK. And as you can see here, it's now averaging the years as opposed to summing the years. Next, if we want to go ahead and filter, we can filter out by one of these options, or we can check the box to do multiples. So let's say I only want to look at the L1s in this example. It'll show me the L1 position for these people and then sum out the years for them. We want to only do, let's say, projects and sales. We can just do that. Now, if I want to select here, I can insert, and let's create a graph or a chart out of this. So we can just select any cell that within the pivot table, click pivot chart, pick a chart that you want to use, and let's move it out of the way. Let's actually delete these cells. And so that way you can see this a little bit better. And we'll expand this out. Now, if I want to do the filter, I can click on the filter of the chart, and I can change it to L3s, and it shows me just the L3s that are in this. You can tell that they are just the two of them, and it also updated our table here as well, our chart. And of course, if you change it here, it'll change it for both at the same time. Very cool, and of course you can customize the chart just like we saw earlier in early examples and make it look however you want to make it look.